I'm Jen from Fit with Shaver, and I help women learn to make exercise work with their fluctuating hormones and not against by using the right exercise at the right time and the right intensity. So if you joined us for FitNews last week, we discussed strength training, and I offered a free strength training guide, and I will put that link in the comments, so that way in case you missed it and you didn't get it, you can go ahead and download it. It is beginner friendly and it can be done at home, and if you need to make it a little more advanced, all you need to do is add some free weights or some bands and you're good to go to add strength training to your weekly routine. Remember, ladies, you need it twice a week with at least 72 hours in between strength training sessions. So today I wanted to discuss something that many women suffer from, which is poor sleep. And the problem is that good sleep is essential to maintaining a healthy weight and also to losing weight. Good sleep is also important for having happy and balanced hormones. So what is a girl to do exactly if this good sleep is eluding her all the time? First, let's talk about why sleep is an integral part of a healthy lifestyle. And the reason is that good sleep is going to help to keep your hormones in check. And it's your hormones that will control what's going on with your weight. So if you are an athlete also, good sleep studies have shown that good sleep will help to improve your performance by as much as 50%. Yep. So you're going to want to prioritize this sleep. Sleep is important. So if poor sleep has also been linked to cognitive response of having a blood alcohol level of being legally drunk. So if you've ever had a poor night's sleep and you wake up the next day and you just feel hungover without the alcohol, you didn't, it's because you are sleep deprived, and one night of sleep deprivation will cause your hormones to be out of balance. And one hormone in particular that becomes out of balance with sleep deprivation is cortisol. And when sleep goes down, your cortisol goes up. And cortisol is that hormone that will increase your fat storage, and it can increase the number of fat cells. It relocates fat into the belly, and it increases your cravings. So if you have ever noticed that a night that you didn't sleep well, that next day you just feel like you just want to eat it all and you have more cravings and all you want to do is eat, it's because your sleep was down and your cortisol is up. So these are all things that we don't want, especially if we want to maintain a healthy weight and if we want to, if we're in the process of trying to lose weight. So we know that sleep down, cortisol up, not good. What do? We first start looking at, and it starts at the beginning of the day. So your sleep for that night starts when you wake up. So the first thing you want to do is when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up before the sun comes up, you need to turn on your lights. You need full lights. So stop walking around in the dark or in a dimly lit room. Turn on the lights. If you wake up when the sun comes up, open up the blinds, let the sun shine in, because we want to get, that's going to start to get our hormones in check. Okay, so starts right in the morning. A good night's sleep starts when you wake up. Let the light in. All right, the next thing that we want to do is look at what's going on in the afternoon. Are you doing intense exercise late? And by late, I mean 4 p.m. and after. If you are doing any type of interval training after 4, that's going to disrupt your sleep. So we want to keep our exercise, our intense exercise for early in the day, and keep our light exercise for later in the day, after 4. Anything after 4 needs to be light. And by light, I mean a walk, or you can do some simple band exercise. We don't want to raise that heart rate after 4 o'clock. Now let's look at dinner. For dinner, we want to be eating the right carbs. And by the right carbs, I mean quinoa, brown rice, sweet potatoes. Those are going to help to induce better sleep, okay? And we want to make sure that ideally we are having dinner 3 hours prior to going to bed. So that is going to help make it so our digestion isn't interfering with our sleep. So dinner 3 hours prior to bed. All right. Now the next thing is, and you're not gonna like this, that alcohol will disrupt your sleep. It is a sleep disruptor. So you want to try to limit your alcohol intake because that will, especially if you are having a lot of difficulty sleeping, you want to really take a look at your alcohol consumption and reevaluate, maybe you shouldn't have that extra drink, or maybe, see how you do with maybe not having that drink. See how it helps to improve your sleep. And the next thing that's really going to be tough for many of us, I know, is we need to do a screen detox 90 minutes before bed, which means turn off that computer, turn off that tablet, and yes, your phone too. I know. But 90 minutes before bed, you need to get that screen time shut down. And then you also want to make sure that your sleeping area, your bedroom, is cool and dark. You have nice comfortable sheets, your pillows are good, your jammies are good. All of these things coming together will help to facilitate better sleep. Let's say it's 2 a.m. and you wake up and you're like, I can't sleep. Okay. Remember that the body achieves, what the mind believes. The body achieves what the mind believes. So if your mind is sitting there saying, can't sleep, guess what? You can't sleep. So, what do? Well, I suggest that first, instead of feeding your brain with this thought, I can't sleep, that you first take a minute and practice relaxed, deep breathing, and start to fill your brain with a mantra that's going to help you relax and go to sleep. In other words, whatever that mantra is, maybe it's deep breathing and you're just saying, relax, whatever it is, but don't feed your brain, I can't sleep, because then you can't sleep. So what I want you to do for this next week, if you're having some difficulties sleeping, I want you to practice a few of these tips: waking up with full light, light exercise late, intense early, good carbs at dinner, limit the alcohol, screen detox, cool dark room, and positive thinking. All right, so try those for this week. Let me know how it works out. I hope you have a great week. And next week, be sure to join FitNews because we're going to talk about NEAT and why it is important. And I don't mean a neat room. When I say NEAT, I mean non-exercise activity total. Join me next week. Make it